So that's how I play it. The It in question is from the album Pink Floyd The Wall. It seems that it's kind of called Is There Anybody Out There? But Is There Anybody Out There is the bit where you'd be hearing the vocal go, Is there anybody out there? And then this beautiful little instrumental bit kicks in, and I learnt it back in 1981 or 1982. I have been playing it since. I haven't improved that much. Well, I don't know. I still don't play perfectly, absolutely. Which I think is one of the great things about it. It's actually really difficult to play perfectly. I do occasionally, but hey ho. I do enjoy speeding up and slowing down when I'm playing it, and whereas most things it seems that I want to play, I need to be practicing my ability to play metronomically and sort of to a perfect beat. It's really nice to occasionally sit down and play something and just purposefully slow down, purposefully play around with the time, stretch it out. Likewise, when I play it mostly, I'll make it 2-3 times longer, and certainly sometimes I'll loop it and solo over it as well. I'm going to break down how I teach you it, as in his part A, his part B, part C, and part D. So part A is the first bit here, and that's almost the same as part B, which is the second time around, just has a slightly different run, which is almost the same as part D, which is the last round and has the lovely A minor chord up at the sort of 9th, 10th and 12th fret, if memory serves. Part C is the bit where maybe people will have cigarette lighters up above their heads, and the string section kicks in. Partly because I'm suffering with sciatica, partly because it's a real drag trying to put tab on screen, and partly because when I want to learn something and I go to YouTube, I actually kind of wish they'd speed up. So for a number of reasons, I'm not going to go slowly through this. I'm going to give you 2 views for each section. Here's the section of my fretted hand. I called the file, Is There Anybody Out There Fretting? Part A. Is there anybody out there fretting? Part B. Is there anybody out there fretting? Part. You get the idea. And then for each section, I'll also have my finger picking hand. Is there anybody out there? Yeah, well, we won't go into what we call them. Anyway, funnies aside, thanks for being here. I do hope that this is sufficient for you to learn how to play it. Just in case it's not, because I'm a great believer in no man left behind, or woman, in fact. So if you're like, I really need the tab for this, I can't just look at your fingers and know what the hell's going on, Robin. So I've got a plan B for that, if that's the case. And that is that I've gone out and found some tab software for creating tab. So I'll go and buy that. The plan is I'll create some tab and I'll put it on my Patreon, and I'll put it available to all members, i.e. whether you're a paid member or indeed a free member. So if you want the tab, come be a free member at Patreon. Even if you don't want to become a free member, download the tab and then stop being a free member. It's entirely up to you. Link in the base, as is a link to Pink Floyd's channel and the original piece of music. So thanks again for being here, and I'll sign off now. I'll have each of the sections. So this is a sort of intro and outro section. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye. Mm-hmm.